Yo, what is up, everyone? Hi, I'm Hugo Makes Games. If you're new to the channel, probably because I have no fan base or anything or platform. So today, I'm going to be talking about surrender and how it's the beginning of power. The reason I am talking about this is because life is very uncomfortable right now. You may be able to relate. It is sure as hell very uncomfortable for me in the current moment, but I don't want to live in chaos and in discomfort. I at least want peace in the eye of the storm, and this is me essentially trying to get things going. So, yeah, let's get started. Surrender, the beginning of power. Stop waiting for mercy and build in hell. Um, I, you know, Whatever I talk about today, I'm applying it. So, the truth of the matter, no one is coming. No one will care as much as we do, and most people will look away when we fail. Yes, especially in my ripe age, um, no one sees the potential in me anymore. No one in my family does, and that's okay. At least I have my mom. I know some of y'all don't even have like a mom or a parent or anybody, and you might just have a dog, but do it for your dog and do it for yourself. You know, that's the baseline. Start from there. The world operates on indifference, not intuition. Your crisis is background noise to everyone else's survival. This isn't pessimism, it's calibration. When you accept that rescue isn't on the way, you stop scanning for the horizon, or you stop scanning the horizon for help and start scanning yourself for weapons. You have everything you need already, you just haven't been desperate enough to use it yet. I sure as hell am feeling that. Otherwise, I wouldn't start this channel and continue despite no engagement or excitement. I said, fuck it. I got nothing left to lose. It can't get worse. I mean, things can get worse, but the same way things could always get better. But, anyways, I'm chatting. Next, surrender is the reset. Surrender means we stop arguing with what is and we stop saying it shouldn't be this way because it already is. And the moment we accept that, we stop being a victim and start becoming an operator. Reality doesn't negotiate. It doesn't care about our narrative, our trauma, or how hard we work or how hard we tried. Surrender is the brutal acknowledgement that the game has already started. The rules are set and complaining is just noise. You know, what really started this for me, what really even gave me ammunition is, I mean, funny enough, women dating, right? No matter how much you love, no matter how much you try, you know, it doesn't mean anyone's gonna stay. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean that anybody's gonna still stick by you, because ultimately people do whatever the fuck they want to do, and we have no control, and we shouldn't even try to control people. Same thing with success. You could feel successful internally, but be a fucking loser by society standards. Why? Because speaking from my experience as someone that has tried really, really hard and has not even gotten a crumb of success or a crumb or any type of positive reinforcement for what they have done, um, we're not entitled to success. The only thing we can really do is show up every day and hope. And if we end up being 80 years old and dying without being successful, well, fuck it though. At least we're not gonna die with regrets about what we could have. At least we know we tried and we died trying. That's so much better than never trying. The thing about potential is you could feel like you have potential until you try stuff, and then now your infinite potential is finite. Why? Because now you know the extent of your abilities. If you don't try, then you don't know. I thought I was smart. I thought I was all these things until I started trying and I realized how small I really am. And see, it's fucking all right. My shit's froze. Um, so this is just gonna be part one. I'm gonna upload part two because OBS froze. So it is what it is.